We start today with a touch of the dramatic. In fact, it's a redemption story that even Martin Scorsese would be proud of. By now, everyone knows the saga of Jordan Belfort, the so-called Wolf on Wall Street, who was immortalized on the screen by Mr. Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio. And anyone also remembers one particular on-screen moment authored by Margot Robbie. But that's a story for another day. Okay, where was I? Right. So the Wolf on Wall Street, well, Wall Street is coming to the E Streets. Jordan Belfort has joined GameSquare Esports, the parent company of Code Red Esports, a gaming talent agency. GameSquare, headquartered in Toronto, is headed by former FaZe Clan CFO and my good friend, Justin Kenna. Belfort will sit on the company's advisory board and help supply both content and strategy. Before his fall from grace, Belfort was credited with building the most successful sales organization in the history of Wall Street. With moves like this, he continues to show his resilience, resurgence, and timelessness. Oh man, I am so excited for this next one. And here's another story of fantasy turned reality. It's finally here. Super Nintendo World in Osaka, Japan is officially open. As previously reported on NACL Replay, the park was slated to open in 2020 in time for Summer Olympics in Tokyo. But of course, the pandemic delayed it. Well, better late than never, the fabulous Fantasyland, which is part of Universal Studios Japan, held its own modest opening ceremony last week. We just cannot wait. Reviews of the park are overwhelmingly positive, and more Super Nintendo Worlds are set to go to Singapore, Florida, and of course, California. I hope they get one in Texas soon because I'd be excited. The Windy City is kicking up quite a storm, having approved the city's first esports complex. Audacious developer Smash Interactive is bringing the Surge Arena to the culturally and ethnically diverse neighborhood of Bronzeville. Also home to McCormick's Place, America's largest convention center. There are clearly big things in the works, comprising of 108,000 square feet and a 1,000 spectator arena. Surge is set to put Chicago on the esports map. The facility will feature a restaurant, a player lounge, an enormous IMAX-style screen embedded directly into the building facade. This is the second big step for Chicago esports. In 2018, the Illinois High School Association recognized video gaming as an emerging sport. We at the NACL, we're all for it. Let's go Chicago. Formula One driver turned IndyCar racer, Romain. By now, racing fans have seen the scary but remarkable footage of Romain emerging relatively unscathed from a fireball. The charred remains of what was his Formula One car. Romain's gruesome accident had quickly become the highlight of this year's season of Netflix' compelling original series, Formula One: Drive to Survive. In Romain's case, the title was scary. Having survived the crash, Grosjean has proved himself unstoppable, and there's no slowing down this speedster. Even though Romain has moved on to IndyCar, it's obvious that his heart remains with Haas Racing in Formula One. So everyone's heart skipped a beat this week when it was announced that RAG Esports, which Romain founded in 2020, will manage the esports campaign for the Uralkali Haas F1 team. RAG will oversee Haas' entry in the 2021 F1 Esports Pro Series. The team fields 17 professional sim racers completing across various platforms, including iRacing, popularized in part by nobody else than the one and only Anthony Alfredo, Fast Pasta.